Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser. Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored. For those of you who are just jumping in and haven't seen any of the previous videos, this is a video that's occurring at Pelican Bay State Prison Shoe. This is a part of the original investigation in Operation F13 1 and 2, right? This is actually, I believe, Operation F13 2, but it's Arturo Castellanos, Mexican Mafia member known as Tablas from Florencia, and Arlene Rodriguez, and they are talking about crew business here, so that you understand straight out. This is not like Fox Tapia or Rube Soto or any of the other individuals that you've heard on previous recordings having diarrhea of the mouth. Tablas is very circumspect. He's very subtle in his form of communication. They are using informal gang code, which is a manner of communication where two individuals are predisposed to understand the underlying content, right? So they understand what each other is saying, right? And one of the primary segments we did on this, Tablas says that the IGI said that only the sender and receiver understand what's being said. And that's the reality of informal gang code. It's the beauty of informal gang code, right? There's plausible deniability, unless you have some experts weigh in that are really knowledgeable about the subject matter, and they can do the communications analysis, which was done here. I didn't testify in this case, but I'm familiar with some of these communications. So let's continue doing an analysis of this visit, and we're gonna start right now.
Malaysian. Yeah. And it has different Spanish, English, all of that. So it's a banger. Marsha heard it, she was like, whoa. She was like, where did you get this talent? Because I'm producing too. I'm producing beats with the guy Lecce. He's a beat producer. He does the beats. And I'm the one helping him, telling him, no, don't put this, don't put that, leave this in, take this out, change the beat here.
Like a coordinator.
Yeah, I'm coordinating. Executive producer, pretty much. Yeah. And then I write the lyrics. Yeah. I write. Sonny's a good writer too, but I write the lyrics, and Sonny, you know.
Help the dog lady too.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'll.
All right.
We're not staying there, so we didn't.
Yeah.
I seen her though, like. Yeah. We seen her this morning.
I can't ball right now.
Oh, I seen him passing by right
now.
When
I was coming out, he was across the hall from me. When I was coming out the door, he was coming out. He went in front of me. I said, right. He probably said all family came up to do this again.
No, and I talked to her too about. I let her hear the music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I let her hear it, and I told her like, regardless of.
Christian though, she don't know about no
She liked one of the songs. I told her that like.
Talking about murder and mayhem and all.
Nah, he doesn't rap like that.
No.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's good.
I told her that when I get them produced and sold and all that, that I'll you know, give me a trust me. Yeah. I'm a business minded entrepreneur.
That's why we go to jail.
Yeah.
One of the things I learned in the mob is when somebody says, trust me, don't trust them. Do not trust them. It's crazy to believe that you're going to trust somebody in the mob. I don't care if it's an associate, a made mobster. Don't trust them. As soon as they say, don't trust me, leave.
Get all day. It's just a headache. You know? Yeah. That's why I keep telling her, I go, it's just headaches, man. You're going to get into something legit with legit money and everything.
I've been legit.
And everything, paying your taxes, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, but the Feds can't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Every money, everything's accounted for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the $5 grand I got on my books is from my parents. They send it to me every year. They send me $500. And when they first froze it, I had $1,500 on my books. And it just stacks up every year. And that was since 2004.
Did you tell them not to send no more?
No, I don't tell them that. They're my parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just start tripping. They don't even know nothing about those indictments.
No. Wow.
Sisters do.
Yeah.
They sent me clippings from the newspaper.
I bet you were reading and like they never gave you my articles that I sent you.
No, they didn't give it to me.
I thought that you said that you fought it.
I filed what do you call it? Because I got my sisters. She sent me a bunch of them. Right? But those are the same articles. And I mean, even the articles don't even say the same thing as
they all say something different, huh?
The hell is this?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, I ain't even tripping on that.
Yeah.
The only time they can indict me is if Mary starts singing the blues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that would probably, and they'll have to prove it. You know?
Yeah.
A bunch of crap too. You know? But
I can't believe her. Like after all this.
Remember she had that remember you told me she had that box, a shoe box and all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope Destiny got rid of it.
Oh, Destiny got rid of that. That's
Here, I mean, these are incriminating statements in and of themselves that Mary could implicate him if she starts singing the blues, which means testifying or ratting. And then they're talking about Destiny getting rid of evidence, a shoebox full of whatever they're indicating right here, right? So believe me, everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Tablas is not indicted because they don't want to indict him. To them, he's worthless. He's already got a life sentence. They don't want to expend resources on pulling him down there or giving him the opportunity to make an appearance in court and further enhance his communication abilities. That's why they never pulled him. That's why they never indicted him, right? He is the figurehead of the crew, and he's involved in every one of these indictments through him extensively, but they're not going to indict him because they don't want to give him what he wants. But all these communications that they're having between each other, these are not exculpatory, they're inculpatory, which means exculpatory is like exonerating, right? They prove your innocence. Inculpatory mean they prove your guilt, or they tend to lend towards the concept of your guilt, right?
That's thin gone.
Yeah, well, she got that. What's her name got that? So that's good.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, bunch of bogus crap anyway.
Yeah.
She probably wrote.
I don't know. Well, I heard that she used to write letters and say they were from you. That she knew how to write like you. Yeah.
Is that right?
Marsha told me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bull crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bull crap.
Yeah.
They indict me. They're about to come up with a handwriting expert. I'm gonna get my this crap right here.
A handwriting expert, yeah. Because Mary, she wrote letters herself. They didn't even have a stamp.
No wonder why they were talking about indicting me and all that crap. They probably had those letters and stuff too. Because every time she tried to write me, they stopped her there. Like, what the hell is she writing me? You know, I mean, all kind of crap, trying to bring hate to me or what?
Yeah.
I
Probably.
go in nuts. You know? But,
you never met her personally, huh?
yeah, I met her.
Oh, yeah?
She came up to visit for a while up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She came visit for about 2 months in a row. You know what I mean? That was a while, long years ago, you know?
Everybody's like, Arlene, are you psychic? I'm like, why? And they're like, because you pinned it on the nail with her. Like, you didn't like her from the beginning. And I was like, no, but I had an intuition. Like, I'm not psychic or none of that, but I could meet somebody.
Well, the thing was, and she just flipped. She flipped her whole attitude flipped when she got busted that one time. She was out there. She went in there and some other idiots talked to her and twisted her whole mind. You know what I mean? And that's when she came out and she just did all kinds of madness. Yeah. And I just said, man, I mean, that's where it happened.
And as far as Penny's daughter, she's never done nothing to me. And that's why I didn't want to gossip or say. She's never done nothing to me. She doesn't get in my business.
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
For her, that's why, you know,
yeah.
It
But
worked out for her,
from the past is the past. Like I told Jessica, the past is the past. You can't change it. You can't fix it. There's nothing you could do about it. I'm a little, older than Jessica, so I know, I'm like, look, she's good. She's not doing nothing. She's just
forget the past. And all
forget the past.
I mean, it's just for everybody's interest. I mean, like I said, I got a lot of love for her parents.
Yeah.
I mean, I want everything to work out for Penny's growth too.
Yeah. Oh well, they're Penny's girl is set. You know, the things worked out the way they did. That's just the way it is. The only thing is, a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people thought that Penny looked out for you too, because Penny's message back in, the 90s was, oh, my dad and him are together, so whatever I say is,
That wasn't the case.
So that's why.
Talking about authority in the hood here, how Penny would insinuate that he had some authority, and Tablas just said that wasn't the case, right? That wasn't the case. Sometimes you got to go through long periods of communication just to tease out one little thing. At times, when you do this for hours and hours, I used to do it all day, every day, for like 10 years straight one time. And I would listen to sometimes 2-3 hour conversations to hear a 10-minute segment. And that's all that was of value, that 10-minute segment, in terms of inculpatory evidence, right? Or evidence that could be used by the prosecution as in court, right? But this is interspersed. This whole communication is interspersed with communication about the crew, and all this stuff is extremely valuable. Not just to the investigators, because the investigators are getting an insight into the crew and how each of these participants in this communication, Tablas and Arlene, perceive them and what their position is in the crew.
They're finding out that that's not true. They're upset. Like, nah, like, she got to where she's at because of us, and now.
Yeah, I couldn't.
And then she lives in our house and does everything in our house and doesn't help. So why does she get to,
Yeah, I know. But that they have to understand that that's a courtesy. I mean, because just like if I go to my kid or something goes to her house, I mean that's the same courtesy they got to be extended to my kid.
Yeah.
That's just common courtesy. I mean that's cariño, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interpreting this as that Penny belongs to another cardan, and they can't mess with her because they're in their house. That means their hood, and she's getting the money that she's getting because of the hood. But Tablas is laying it out straight out. This is cariño. This is the way it is. It would be like if somebody came and messed with my kid. It's a courtesy we afford to that person, right? And this is what they're talking about here.
If my kids start disrespecting everybody and acting all the fool, my kid has spanking coming.
She's a business-minded.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But before, when she was doing other things, a lot of people thought she was looking out for both.
Well, they didn't ask. That's the thing.
They trusted,
You know what I mean?
Everybody le tenían miedo a ella,
Yeah. But that's what I think that they know better now, and she knows better now, and just leave it at that. Like you told Jessica, leave that in the past.
Do you still want to have Destiny help Jessica with financing her business, the financial part, to make sure that the bills are getting paid the right way? Or?
Oh, well, like I said, I was asking Destiny, man, if she should take care of and all that. But if she wants to help her as far as separately, on her own or whatever, because that's her friend.
Yeah.
The counsel for as far as that.
Yeah.
As far as that she goes.
All right.
Where she don't her name will start coming up and start being all kind of heat.
Yeah.
Even if people are writing me, they're doing stuff legit. People think that you're doing something you do.
Right.
I could just imagine when my sister wrote me and said, we're trying to sell our $2 million home and stuff like that. But we can't sell it because of the market. I said, man, these people probably think I'm all involved in that. and they started their own construction from scratch.
Yeah.
Right here, so no. That's why I said, I said, man, I could just imagine what these people are thinking. Like the poor
those are your $2 million.
Poor Mexican can't make money, out there in the street.
$1 million is nothing.
I will never involve my family. For that reason, because they always suspect. Just like I will never tell my mom and them not to send me no money. They sold their house in San Bernardino, sent us $1,000 here, $1,000 there. You can imagine these people thinking all this was going on at that time.
Yeah.
But they couldn't account for all that. See?
Yeah.
Because they sold those houses for several $100,000 each. You know what I mean? That was the retirement. That's the retirement immense right there, you know.
Right.
But that's how these people work. They always look at it twisted. You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, Mexican gotta be poor and stay poor. I mean, out there in the street. You know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Well, like I said about Destiny, yeah. I mean, she should just kick back and all that. You know what I mean? And go into the front of the house and this and that.
No, she has. She never goes to the front. The thing is that gossipers like Marie and Valerie, they like to gossip too much, and that's the problem.
Like I said, you know what I mean?
But
as far as Marie, I got at Marie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I checked her on all that. She denied it up and down, but it doesn't matter. Like I told her, you know what I mean? I already wrote other people that I know from childhood. I said they'll tell me one way or another. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know that I'm hearing this. And if you are doing it, I expect you to stop that. You know? And I was just concerned about that other one. You know?
Yeah.
The Alacha. You know?
Oh, she's gone already.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing that concerned her, because she was too much.
She was getting on top of bar stools, yelling things out. I'm gonna do this to you, and like crazy. Because you know, Destiny never goes over there. Destiny stays in Whittier or to the studio. Like even before that.
She old fat white girl.
Is she what?
She's an old fat white girl.
Yeah. So.
And the other Angie was all, "What are you doing? I'm red. I'm not white. Yeah, redhead."
Oh, it's her, the blonde.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick that brother's ass because.
I wanted to do it myself.
I said, man, that homegirl, it just brought back memories of the homegirl. Man, I could just imagine a rat pack.
I wanted to beat her up myself. I took my car to get fixed at a body shop, my black car, and my car's there, and she goes into that body shop and tells the owners of that body shop, I know whose car that is, and fuck that bitch, and I'm Chubby's girlfriend, and woo. So the owners of the body shop, they call me, and they're like, can you come over here for a second? Because there's this girl right here saying all this stuff.
Couldn't even get your car fixed.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they gave me a good deal right there off of Holmes and Slauson. So I took it there. So when I go pick up my car, she's gone already, like, gone. The minute they hung up, they said she was, did you call her? Yeah, she's on her way. Well, here she comes. She left. So I never, you know, and I didn't get to see her, but I went to pick up my car, and they're like, what's going on? And
about that, she's still around them?
Nobody's seen him. No, but Jessica, a week before Jessica came home from vacation, somebody, they killed his brother. Jessica's older brother.
Well, that's sad, dude.
Somebody shot him. Jessica's.
Well, we're going to pause it right here, folks. They're getting into a little juicy piece of Jessica's, and Jessica's a male, by the way. When he came home from vacation, they killed his brother, right? I think this is going to prove out to be something nice in the next segment. Well, not nice in terms of pleasant, but in terms of intelligence, it might prove out to be something that we can seek our teeth into, because a lot of it's been mundane for the past couple of minutes. One of the reasons why I paused it right here and break off for this segment of this video. Hey folks, my name is Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored. While we're back at it with Tablas, this is part 6. And you remember in the last part, Tablas was talking about the sale of his parents' home, the retirement fund, and he can account for the thousands of dollars being sent to him. That may be innocuous. I'm not going to speculate and cast judgment on that because it could very possibly be that his parents sent him money. I think that law enforcement would see it a different way, but as I said, when you evaluate some of this stuff, you give the benefit of the doubt to the defendant or the suspect, and that's how I do most of my analysis. But there's a segment towards the end of that part 5 where he's talking about Destiny and Marie, and he has a way to contact childhood friends to let them know what's going on. He's sitting 2 girls down that are on his crew, and that's specifically what they're talking about. So we're going to kick off the audio and video here with between, for those people just coming into the video, I've never seen a video of this before. This is Tablas Castellanos, the individual in the yellow jumpsuit, Mexican Mafia member in Pelican Bay State Prison. This is a Pelican Bay SHU visiting. And the girl sitting with him is Rene Enriquez, the Queen of Florencia. This is a girl who got quite a bit of publicity during the first indictments, and you can look her up. We'll put some graphics up to show you exactly who she is, but we're going to continue with the visit now and break it down as we go along. We're going to unpack it for you as I'm going to listen to it right with you. All right, folks, here we go.
Upset.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, well, pretty much, they live over there by 37.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and he was an older cat too. He was like 45.
Yeah, they didn't bust nobody for that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she, you know, she should I mean, just use her head.
Yeah, she's you know,
She's gonna fall
she's all right.
Something on that. She's got mala.
No, she is. She's
So,
good.
You know, because otherwise, I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Look
it's
at
something stupid.
Jessica and Sally do not use drugs. They don't even drink. Sally drinks, but she's, you know, Jessica doesn't do nothing, not even drink, nothing at all. La Marcia sí toma, you know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. But también la Sally le gustaba tomar.
Marcia, it don't matter because Marcia has always showed me that she has good head. She was
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah. Except for when she became Mary's
Yeah.
comadre.
Yeah.
She's like, why did you hold it against me? I go, I had to, because you hung around with her, even when she was doing bad things.
Yeah, well,
And I told her, don't blame me for making my best judgment. You hung around her till the end. Even when you knew I was mad at her, you hung around her.
that's her loyalty.
Yeah.
She's always there. I mean, to try to roll her and pull her and
Yeah.
break that off with her.
Yeah.
And she did. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I said she does it.
So, you get that they're talking about female crew members. They could be male crew members that they're speaking of. And Arlene said specifically that she held it against this woman because she maintained her loyalty to the person they're speaking of, even when she knew she was wrong. And by the way, this video was recorded on 5/3/2008 at approximately noon. And they're definitely talking about crew issues here. Just be aware, they are talking about crew issues here.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're straight now, and she understands why a lot of things, too.
I would never ask her to do anything that I would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not me.
Yeah. But, no, the good thing is that her and Jessica, they get along.
Yeah, they just, she's just asking about deal, as far as asking comments from her, as
Cool.
far as the little personal things and stuff like that.
No, it's not that. She said it's just that she had a lot of people helping her from their heart paint the building and all the, you know, the, what do you call it?
Back off.
all the,
Back off of that.
she said like 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, yeah. She would get her own business started.
Yeah, because there's a lot of met trash, you know, to pick up paint. They got
me,
broken windows.
I don't ask. That's why I don't ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of,
I don't
and she got a lot of people doing the housekeeping or helping her with the handiwork. And she's like, man, I can't even, you know,
headaches.
can't even pay them, so.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking. How is she going to get by the CDs? How long is that going to
Oh, she says that, I mean, I talked to her about it, and she has, you know, people that will give her to, you know, help her out to invest with that. So she's all for that.
I'm talking about your deals.
What do you mean? Oh, how's he gonna?
Yeah, piece of burly men.
Oh, well, remember the person, you asked me for somebody's address. B?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, B owes Heck $1.40 and hasn't, you know, is acting dumb.
That right there, BO's Heck $1.40, and he's acting dumb. So Tablas asked, how's your tíos going to get the money to invest, right? And I believe that would be Leonardo Laredo, because he's speaking for his brother as well. They're in unison. They're in unified step in everything they do. But it could be Topo Juan Garcia and Wizard. But this individual B that owes Heck, which is probably Hector, and it could be individual, I think it's Bad Boy that was running at the time, running the neighborhood for them at the time, owes 140. So I'm assuming that's 140K and not $1.40, and it's not $140 because that's minuscule in terms of investing. They talked about $10,000 each. At one of the previous videos we did, investing in this CD and this production of this CD, if it's a CD at all.
And then, so from there he owes his deal too. So, and he said that he was gonna. So, Marsha met him, me and Marsha together, because he has a magazine. It's called Atomic Dog. It's nationwide. You heard of the kennels, the dog, Atomic?
Yeah, the ones you told me about, they had dog shows.
Yeah. So he said that he was going to help create with the magazine and all that too. Yeah. But then that came up that, about the $1.40. So Marsha said to ask you, what do you want Jessica to tell him, like, stop acting dumb and pay homegirl the money she lent you? Or...
Yeah,
yeah.
That's common sense call there.
Yeah.
That's good. See, as far as that, because that's good.
Yeah, all right.
That's good.
Or did you want to get them to get her the address so you could get it?
No, because if I write and stuff like that,
they're gonna make some shit up.
You notice that Tablas is being very circumspect in his responses. Like, now that's between them. I don't want to write because it's going to be misconstrued. He's already experienced this. He's already experienced federal scrutiny, CDC scrutiny, and they are on him, like flies on ish, right? Really, they're all over him. He's in the short quarter at this time. And the individual they're talking about, I just dawned on me that B is B-Bad, right? Individual who was running stuff for Tablas during this period of time. I'm assuming this is him. I've listened to a number of calls and I've read a bunch of 302s, and it mentions B-Bad over and over and over. In fact, I just did a call in one of the previous videos I aired where Mike Boo is talking about a B-Bad in a call. So this is probably the same individual, same time, same general time period.
Right, and all kinds of garbage.
Yeah.
Going to their colleague, I'm never near it anyway.
Yeah.
But
well, because Hector told Jessica, well, help me, help me get that, and I'll help you out.
Yeah. Well, he owes 140.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Did you catch that? Hector wants them to collect for him, and he'll kick them down.
To who?
To Hex.
Oh, yeah. First, feels it to
Hex the Paisa.
Yeah, feels it to him.
Yeah.
That's their business, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go over there and tell him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta pay up. You gotta pay up his own.
Hex cool people.
You gotta pay up his debt.
Hector lent me money to come.
And how much is Heck gonna look up for his other?
40.
Yeah. 40.
Yeah. He took me and the kid. Well, I only brought Michael and the two guys from the studio. They drove. I was like impressed. They're like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "I gotta go visit my uncle." They know, Sunny Blue, and they know what's up. They're like, "Man, we'll drive you. Like, we're down to drive you." I was like, "What?" I was like, what?
We like to cruise.
Yeah.
I like to cruise other places too. Just drive.
Yeah, because
You guys
anybody
come
from the family, it's too far.
Yeah, you guys come in the coast or what?
No, we came the 5 to the 580 to the 101.
Yeah.
We do 6 hours on the coast and 6 hours on the 5.
Yeah, well, anyway, I talked to Gil about the little things, and I mean, just get on the
Yeah, just so that Marcia, because Marcia don't have a computer, and then Sally is computer illiterate. So for every little thing she would call me,
What
can you
about
do
Julie? Julie, computer literate?
Oh, I don't know about Julie. I think she can. The strip, Julie?
Yeah.
She knows. I think she knows. I'm not
That's
sure.
why I said, he could just be hers, and that's supposed to be his girlfriend. I mean, so bad. That's your girlfriend.
She's all in love with
take
her.
care of that
Yeah.
stuff.
But yeah, she paid her ticket. She said she has to go to some court thing or some DUI classes before she could get approved.
Yeah, that's what she just got to send it. I don't even know if she sent it yet, the form. I'm pretty sure she did.
She hasn't.
Yeah. I think you just send her a form, because you got to sign it on the back.
Yeah.
That's what these people said.
You should be getting a letter from Valerie, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The last conversation I had with her, I told her off. I'm telling you because she's your family, but this is personal. Like, I just told her off. I was like, you know what?
I don't want to, like I said, after I started seeing the indictments and stuff, I said, yeah, this girl was just playing me, talking about all this and that. She's lying to me.
Yeah.
I knew that when I read it. I had already sent the letters to you
and I didn't like that little threat. Well, I'm going to write to him, like,
doesn't matter.
Don't come at me with that bullshit.
Stress don't faze me. When people tell me stuff like that, I ask. I mean, it's true, man.
Yeah, but she's going to write to and tell her that I told her off, because I did. That I did. I told her that, because she's like, I'm older than you, and you got to respect me. I'm like, you earn respect. You don't just...
I mean, if she writes me and I get her letter, I don't even know if I'll get it. I mean, I just write and tell her. Kick back on all that crap.
Person.
Go concentrate on getting your damn kids.
Getting a job. Go to school.
Job or something, man. You want to better for your kids and do something legit for a change.
Because how can you help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves? The bottom line is...
She put in a visiting form, but they ain't going to approve it.
That's what I... No, that's... Okay, look. This is what she tells me. She goes, well, I'm going to visit Bob Anart because I just turned in my visiting form. I go, Valerie, who do you think you're fooling? You're out on federal bond for an indictment that they're saying he has something to do with. Yeah, they're going to approve. Do you think I'm naive? I told her. I'm not naive.
No,
you knew they weren't going to approve.
What happened is she sent it to me, and it came straight to me, and with her rap sheet and everything. I said, man, they ain't going to approve this girl.
She knew they weren't going to approve
She got prior prison.
Why didn't she try before?
I can't even get my own blood brother, Kiki, to come visit because he got a prior prison term. You know?
I mean, but so do I. I got approved.
So, hearing this, right before this topic about this woman getting approved, he asked, how much do we get if we collect it, right? He's inferring this, right? And she says 40. And it really catches Tablas' attention because he starts saying, well, I'll talk to the Theo, which means he means Babel. I'm assuming it's Babel. And he's ready to pull the trigger on a decision, but she changes the topic real quick. And it takes him off that. Let's see if he gets back to that.
Yeah, if he has a state one, you know what I mean? Georgia's probably not that serious. His, with anything that has to do with drugs or anything like that, you people don't want to prove shit. Petty.
Because mine had, I had to put it on the application. I had to drive to San Diego. I had to get, when I started visiting Freddie here, I had to drive to San Diego and get a copy of the, from the court, with the outcome, whatever, the disposition. Then I send it here with, and it was for, drugs, and they, but that was 9 years ago.
Well, regardless, like I said, when I get her letter, that's what I'm going to look at it.
I was like,
it's a bunch of crap. Like,
whatever.
I'm just going to check her on that and all that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. My family don't even talk to her for some reason. Because they don't even know what she's up to. There's a reason for that.
Well, Brandy and Robert already got married.
Yeah?
Yeah. My cousin and her older son, Robert. And Robert, her son, doesn't talk to her for a reason.
Yeah, well, the reason, the only thing I wanted was for her to stay out for the kids.
Yeah, well, she's out on bond.
That's what I'm saying. That's all. It's just that she had to pay that for the government won't take her, what do you call it, bond.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Well, she must have found it because she's still out.
Yeah. So it's good. It's good that you need to help her or anything like that.
Nah, I don't got money to help her.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Yeah, but
Destiny's to get what she got, Destiny paid him $15,000.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she had to use her bills too.
No. She used her own. She used.
Yeah.
For the bail, yeah.
For the bail.
Yeah, for the bail. But I'm talking about the attorney because she got bailed out.
How much was her bail? How much was her bail?
It was 10,000, 100,000. Put 10,000 to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Damn. That's a lot, huh? But the bail be high. That's what they gave me in '79, $100,000 bail.
It was $100,000.
That was for first-degree murder. Back then. Now they give it to you for, you know what I mean?
Now it's $1 million
bail.
bail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, she had to stay out. She had to get out that same day, you know.
It was there. What can you do?
But it'll be put back with the album.
She's good for that. That's why I know she's
So, they're talking about some mundane topics here, right? Destiny, her bail, her attorney fees. I think we'll cut out right here. We're going to chop this video up as we have been in segmented pieces and run it as semi-long form. With that said, folks, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Tablas and Arlene's visit. We're going to continue with this this series until we complete the video, and then we have a bunch more to do. We have Wizard, we have Babo, we have more Tablas, we have Perico. We have a bunch of stuff coming your way, so stay tuned. We got some fire coming soon. With that said, have a safe day, folks. I'm out. Peace.
This is Rene Enriquez.